This is Midtown. Let's say, yeah, I'm back, but I just want to pay my condolences in this video. Try to get as many brothers as I can up in here. You know, want to talk about his life, the importance of this brother life, man. I go him as I go by his name, Renegade, but I know him as Sean. Um, I didn't know if I was gonna make this video. I knew him very personally, but I was crying all today, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to, make this video without getting emotional. But I know the brothers needed me to speak. So if anybody didn't know him, I knew him, and another one of my brothers as well. Hope we can get into the stream today. He's very upset about it as well. I'm gonna speak about his life because to me, his life was important. It was important, and you will get a better understanding on how I knew him, and I brought him to this community because, like many other guys, they was lost, and that's why I will always put my number here to help him. And he actually came here, watched one of my videos, and he called me. And when he called me, he asked me um, about his problems, like many brothers. When they talk about their problems, he asked me about his problems, and I talked to him about the red pill, and I helped bring him home to the red pill. Um, just bear with me, brothers, man. I'm a little bit emotional, man. It's just a little bit different for me. I'm not as I used to be. My bad. I'm a little bit emotional. My bad, brother. I'm a little bit emotional. I'm not as I used to be. I'm just trying to get myself together, man. It's it's still kind of surreal for me that he did this. Uh, but I think once y'all watch this video, y'all probably get an understanding at the end of this video. And the reason why I say that is because he was going through a lot in his life. And I think the brothers who said they knew him a lot, like I heard a lot of brothers who made their videos who knew him. And they knew him. But I'm gonna give y'all the in-depth version of who he was so y'all can get an understanding. Who was Mr. Renegade, Brother Renegade, who was Sean? I go by the name of, I call him Sean, not Renegade. He was my brother, man. And like I said, man, he came to this red pill and I helped him a lot, you know. And I taught him a lot about the red pill, told him the rules of the red pill. And I introduced him to a lot of brothers. And I motivated him to start his channel. I wanted him to start a YouTube channel. Like I wanted a lot of brothers who I would talk to and help with therapy. And I would always motivate him to start a channel. He would always tell me that, man, I ain't gonna be as big as you. I said, it ain't about being as big as me, but I even told him, I said, I believe that you're gonna be bigger than me. I believed in him when he didn't believe in himself at the time. And to be honest with you guys, he was an intelligent dude. Intelligent, man, smart. I know a lot of people said that, but I believed in him. I believe he was intelligent. I believe he had value to this community. He was going to bring value to the community. He was going to help men. I believed it. And that's why I motivated him to start a channel. And I was always on his ass about it until he finally started his channel. And I remember helping him start his channel. I was on one of his, I think his first live stream, trying to promote his channel. And I was helping him because when he first came out here, he was red pill. He was the mid-south thing, and he gradually went to the black pill. But I'm gonna talk about that later on in this video. Um, I'm gonna talk about the guy I knew. He was a smart guy. He was very blunt, as you knew. Like his videos was being blunt, outspoken about female nature. He was very much that, and I believe we shared that same energy because I was very blunt and outspoken when it came to women on my channel. But he wanted to be like that 100%, 24/7 out in public, no matter what. He said he was what, the feminist killer. He called himself that, um, and he was very passionate about knowing the truth and understanding the truth. And I taught him how to grow his channel. I taught him how to promote his channel and help men and be passionate about your work. And he went by everything I taught him. I was proud of what he did, proud of what he accomplished in his channel, even though we had differences. Because me and him had differences behind the scenes. People may not know that, but me and him had real differences, heated differences. And we had a brother in the community brought us to sit down, and he was able to help us, get past our differences. Now I want to talk about this because I'm going to go into the second half of this video. I'm going to speak about the differences we had. And the reason why I'm going to speak about this because when we talk to each other, when that brother shut us down, his channel was different. We stopped talking for months, and he changed and went to the black pill. And man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know if it's black pill people in this on my channel who follow me. I just don't believe in the black pill. As I told him, there's only one way out for the black pill. And I felt myself when I went through my dark path going towards that black pill. And I would tell him that. We had our disagreements about that. And there is only one way out for the black pill. And he made that decision. He made that decision ultimately. But when we had our differences and we had talked to each other, he told me, when I had another brother on the phone, it was all three of us. He had told me, man, I'm trying to figure out ways how I could put it into my life. And I remember when he told me that, me and the other brother by the name of Steve, I'm going to go ahead and mention his name, he was upset because we didn't understand why was you trying to figure out a way to kill yourself. He was like, man, the black pill. He was going through shit in his life. I won't speak on this person, but he was going through stuff. And I preach about male suicides and coming home to the red pill. And when he said that, I was very hurt. And me and my other brother Steve, we decided to really try to be there for that brother. And we was doing that. We was telling him that he needed in this world. We most definitely was telling him that his brothers need him on his channel. He's saving lives as well. And when I heard from the brother who one of the first contacts, we get Jinky, I can't think of his name, man. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name, but he came out with a live confirming that he did pass away. And he was talking about how he would meet up with brothers and he would have brothers call. And I was so proud of that because I taught him all of these things, man. So always meet up with your brothers, be there for your brothers. Because in this community, we all deal with suicide. And the reason why I say this is because we're dealing with this constantly because the reality is, and what he told me on that phone when I'm getting emotional, man, trying not to get emotional. When what he told me was society don't give a fuck about men. Women don't give a fuck about men, and also men don't give a fuck about men. And when he said that to me, it was so true. I couldn't deny it if I wanted to. When he was talking about that, because he's right, men are fighting against each other. Men, in a way, don't give a fuck about each other. And that's why I taught him how to be able to always be in touch with men, always have that support group around you with men and help men. Because in this society, no men don't really give a fuck about each other. So I was one of the first people to put my number out there. I didn't give a damn what the risk was because if I don't do it, somebody's gonna kill themselves. Because the reason why is because we don't have nobody to reach out to. We don't have nobody to talk to. There's nobody that there's nobody that care about our problem. So if you can get that one man that give a damn about your problem, that person could save your life. And when we talked about it, I couldn't deny what he said. I couldn't tell the brother that you was wrong because it was 100% fact. But one thing I remember telling him that me and that brother Steve said, we both told him we give a damn about you. We both told him that we loved you. We both told him that on the phone. Both of us told him that. And he was devastated. He was devastated from a standpoint about the truth. Because what he told me was, man, y'all just saying that. Y'all are just saying that. I said, no, I'm not saying that, bro. We're a family, bro. I don't know you from your channel. I know you from the guy who called me when he wanted to give up, when he was going through his problems about female nature. That's the guy I know. That's the brother I know. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's the brother I know who came home to the red pill years ago. So regardless of how you was feeling at the time, we loved you. And what he did, he took that. And when we said, hey, after this, I'm gonna call you. We called him every day. Every day. We was doing our best to be there for that brother. But the reality is, he got more focused and more focused on the black pill. He was focused on his belief. He believed in the black pill as just as much as I believed in the red pill. And he wasn't gonna change that belief. No matter if I disagreed with the black pill or not. I respected his belief. Whether I disagreed with what he believed in or not. Um, I said, hey, I was there. I tried to be there for him as much as I could. And we stopped talking for a long while. He did his own thing. And he was just focusing on building his channel. He obviously became as big as I expected him to be. Like I always told him that he would be. And the last time we talked on the phone, it was actually two occasions. The first occasion was when I had went through my issues when the red pill lifestyle fell apart, and we got back in contact. And he was telling me like, man, I told you that brothers don't give a damn about each other, that we can't work together to build anything. He said, man, I told you we're doomed. Just worry about yourself. It's better to be by yourself. And this is what he told me. And at the time, I was so depressed. At that time, when we first talked about that, I was like, man, maybe you are right when things had fell apart. And I was very sad at the moment. He was like, man, I know I'm right. You should just go black pill. And I still was hesitant. I just didn't want to believe in black people because I told him, like, this is what I told him. I said, if I go black pill, brother, that's it for me. I mean, that's it with my life. You know, I have dealt with depression and I do deal with depression. And I'd be lying if I never told y'all brothers I was suicidal. I'd be lying to you, brothers, if I told you I never attempted suicide in my life. I'd be lying to you, brothers. And it's because of one thing he said that I do know the truth. I do know in this society, men don't give a damn about men. I do know in this society that society don't give a damn about men. I do know in this society that women don't give a damn about men. I do know in this society. And he was right. And that's a quote from him that will reign true for the rest of my life, as long as I live. And I say that because it's so real. It's so real. And he lived with that. He believed in that. But when I heard the brother come out, one of his subscribers come out and talk about how he met up with other brothers. When I heard his subscriber talk about how he was helping other brothers, talking to other brothers, when I heard that brother talk about that, I broke down in tears. And do you know why? I broke down in tears because he believed in my philosophy of helping and saving men. He did everything right. He did everything right when it came to helping men, regardless of his beliefs of men not giving a fuck about men. Regardless of that belief, he still went out there and helped men. No matter if his, regardless of what he believed, he still came and helped men. Regardless. See, I heard that from that brother. The brother was talking about his life, how fucked up it was, and how great his life was. Renegade One, Shine. But I'm gonna tell you something. Renegade One was dealing with depression. He was battling demons, and he was battling with the black pill. And the black pill is a hell of a pill. And it's a pill that once you take it, that's something you ain't gonna come back from. And he believed in it just as much as I believed in the red pill. As much as I believe in saving lives, he believed in the black pill. Then the opposite. See, these are things that I wanted to bring out to you brothers out here because his life was worth living. You know, I got to a point where I was like him. I got to a point where I wanted to quit on life and give up. And I tell you, a couple of days before he died, I was dealing with some personal things, man, in my life where I was like, man, I just can't deal with this because I deal with depression. You know, I believe that if it wasn't for this brotherhood, if it wasn't for me having a tight knit circle of brothers that I talk to, I wouldn't be here. I watched the stream. Shout out to Hammerhead that's in the building. He said if a brother could have reached out to their brother, he could have been saved. If somebody could have known or reached out to him in the nick of time, that he might have been saved. It goes back to that story I told you about months ago. This probably about, I want to say, almost a year ago when he told me he wanted to kill himself. And me and Steve, my brother, made sure day after day that we was gonna make sure he was gonna live. And he lived. He lived a year before he made this decision, man. Who was in this circle? Now I know a lot of brothers say, because I blame myself. Because we stopped talking a few months, probably about 6, 7 months ago, after we talked about him, because he had a new mission. He had a new mission he was telling me about. He said, I want to help brothers go off grid. I said, brother, you could do it. He said, man, I'm kind of doubting it. He said, I'm kind of doubting it because I don't know what brothers gonna really follow through because they didn't even follow through what you was trying to do with the red pill lifestyle. So how they gonna follow through with what I'm trying to do is trying to help other men go off grid. And I told that brother, I said, brother, you can. I said, brother, stop worrying about what's not can be done and stay focused on what can be done. I motivated him. I said, anything is possible. If you have any questions, talk to me. This is what I said the last time we talked. And he had his friend on the phone. We was talking about, I was telling him about helping men and making sure y'all talk to brothers on the phone, keep a tight knit group, always help each other, be there for your brothers, whether it's money, time, whatever. Make sure you be there for your brother. And that was the last time we talked. And he was doing this thing. His channel was growing. It was helping men, but he got deeper and deeper into the black pill. The painful reality of why I blame myself for this situation is that I felt like I could have done something. He called me, I'm going to say 4 months ago. I don't know if I was busy at the time. I never reached back up to him. And I always reach back up to my brother. I never did. And I live with that. I don't know. I live with that like I blame myself. Because maybe if I would have picked up, he probably would have told me about how he was feeling, what he was really going through. But I didn't. And so I live with that because I have dealt with so many brothers who have committed suicide. I deal with brothers on a personal level. I gave therapy to hundreds of men. And a lot of, and there's a serious issue we dealing with in this society, and it's called male suicide. Because like that brother told me a year ago, when you come home to the red pill, you see the world for what it is, not for what you want it to be. And when you see that, and you realize that men don't give a damn about men, and women don't give a damn about women, I mean men. And society don't give a damn about you. It affects you differently in society. And I always tell men that when men don't see a future for themselves, it's only a matter of time. They're living on borrowed time. And I believe that he didn't see a future, but I saw the future for you, bro, when you didn't even see it for yourself. And see, that's what broke my fucking heart. Because on the other hand, I want to be upset that he did it. But on the other hand, I want to be understandable because of what I go through when it comes to depression. I'm just being real today. I deal with depression and I see the world for what it is. It's hard. I understand. It's hard being a man in this society, bro. That's why I got the circle of men I have around me. I can call them one time and they'll pick up. If I needed something one time, I can call them and they'll be there for me. Do you know why? Because if you're watching, if you're looking down, brother Renegade, brother Sean, I want you to understand something, bro. That if you saw what I saw, the people saw in you, you'll be here today. That there's men, grown men, crying, men like me, brothers like the brother Jinky who made the stream, and other brothers crying because they loved you. When I was trying to teach you how to help men, try not to get emotional, man. When I was trying to teach you how to help men, bro, I was trying to teach you to create a family of men around you where y'all have each other back. So when you get to a point where you want to give up on life, somebody gonna be there for you, man. That your brothers will be there for you. I wanted to teach that to you so you could still be here today. That you still had a life that was worth living. And now your family has to bury you, bro. Your family. And now the brothers who needed you in the community can reach out to you because you're gone. And I want people to understand that it's not easy being a man. I know people always talk about this like you complaining, stop whining, be a man, but it's not. Male suicide is real, bro. I almost took my life, man. As many brothers that's on this panel probably almost took their life. And Renegade was tired. He gave up. And he believed in a philosophy where it was nothingness. And he said it because he believed it. I'm still like, it's still a surreal, very surreal to me to know that he's gone. It's surreal because the brother lived his life helping men at the end. But he forgot to help one person that was important and to teach other brothers to do the same themselves. Help yourself and help each other as you help yourself. And I teach that with brothers every time I talk to them. Every brother that I talk to today or talking to other brothers and helping other brothers out. Or making a YouTube channel, preaching the word. When I talked about the red pill save lives, it do. But the black pill, it don't save lives, man. That's what hurts me about it. I saw a video with a guy. He was talking about time to check out. I saw it. I was like, man, it was black pill. How many brothers checked out? Let me tell you something. When I was going through my divorce with my ex-wife, I wanted to check out. If I would have came to the black pill instead of the red pill, I wouldn't be here today. There will not be no savior. And that will not be a lot of men who's living today. You know what a brother told me when I was thinking about killing myself, when I went through my depression? He said, bro, you the only family I got. You understand that? You probably was that to many people, Renegade, bro. He said I was the only family he got. And if something happened to you, it's over for him. This shit is real for people, man. This ain't what we do is serious, bro. You knew how serious it was, bro. I know you was battling with your demons, bro. I feel you. I know the world messed up, bro. I swear, I feel you 100%, man. I feel you. I felt you every time we talked, bro, about this life, man. I felt you every time we talked about the red pills, even the black pills, man. Because even though I never agreed with it, I understood it because I see the world the same. But I knew that there was a future because of my brothers. I knew that there was a future because of men like that, man. I knew that the brothers needed me, so that was my continuation. That was it. That was it, man. Whether a woman don't give a damn about me, whether family, friends don't, I knew that one people needed me. One person needed me was the brothers. The people who needed me was the brothers. That we are not alone. And that's why I taught you. That's why I taught you about putting your number in on the link to help men like that. That's why I was preaching this to so much. I wanted you to grow your channel to be like this and help men like this so much, man. Because I knew deep down inside, bro, that was it, man. When you came here, you came in the brotherhood, red pill man. You came here mental. You was trying to help me. You was doing this, and you built friends along the way. I know you had your ups and downs with men because men battle with loving each other. Men battle with loyalty. Men battle with trust because they've been so broken in the society. They've been backstabbed by all the men in society they came across. I know it, bro. I feel your pain, bro. See, people couldn't see the signs, because the people who followed you, they loved you so much, they didn't want to believe what they saw. See, people, like I said, they couldn't see the signs because they didn't want to believe what they saw. See, I saw. And when I saw at that time, I did my best. Me and my other brother did our best to make sure you were still here to this day. I don't give a damn the differences we had in our past or anything we ever had and the issues we had. And then the day, you still was my brother. When you came home to the red pill, you came to me. And I saved your life, like you told me, when you was feeling lost in your bad relationship, like many of us brothers, when we found out about the red pill. Yo, what I want to do is a memorial. I do want to do a memorial for the brother. If we can do something for him. And the reason why I'm saying this because I want brothers. I'm gonna do a panel. If I can get y'all brothers together, where we can just do something for him, bro. Because even though he told me, and I'm gonna tell you what he said to me. It was a YouTuber at the time. His name was Etika. I don't know if y'all know about him. He had committed suicide, and Sean said, "You know what, bro? I don't believe. You know what I believe?" I said, "What's that?" He said, "When you die, nobody really give a damn about you." I said, "Bro, what are you saying that for?" It was like, if I died, nobody would give a damn. I said, "Bro, that's a lie. That's a lie. I give a damn about you. Other brothers that give a damn about you. Everybody who know you around here, they love you, man. They give a damn about you, despite whatever issues they have had with you. Look at what I'm seeing. I'm seeing brothers around the world talking about what you did for their life, man. Telling brothers about how intelligent you was. You had so much potential, man. And brother, look, I won't never judge suicide because I've been there. And I'm battling with it because I battle with depression. I battle with it every day. I'd be lying on this panel if I told you I didn't battle with that shit. I'd be lying. But brother, you was needed. You was needed, bro. When I watched the stream with a brother who was talking about you had text him and you had your last words was goodbye, and the brother was like he didn't believe. I was thinking to myself, why he didn't reach out to him and try to call him, hurry up and try to do something. That was an outcry. You know what, man? I have been there, bro, where I was setting up things where I was like, I wanted to write a letter and say, that's an outcry. If he sent that, that's an outcry, man. He sent that to you to see if you respond or not. I'm telling you, I've been there. But see, when you love somebody so much, you don't want to believe when there's an outcry. I'm telling you right now, men in this society, bro, are suffering. And the reason why they suffer so much, because the red pill and the black pill ain't no joke. Yes, the red pill saved lives, bro. The red pill saved lives. It does, man. It saved my life. It saved every man's life that's on this panel today. But when you see the world for what it is, not for what you wanted to be when you were blue pill, it ain't no joke. It's painful. And that's when you go through the red pill rage. Knowing that this woman I loved this much don't love me, knowing that this society I have worked my ass off and served my country, don't give a damn about me, knowing that this society can strip me from my children, knowing this society only look at me as an exposable container, exposable resource that can be used, knowing that women just want to use me, not love me, knowing that they could take my children away, knowing that she can send me the child support, and it's not about custody. She can send me the child support and get money, and I still can't see my kid. I know it's painful. Every day I battle with this, man. Sean, I know what you was going through being a man. My brother told me the last time he talked to you was in September of last year. He was out crying back then. And when that brother told me, he said, man, Sean, he told me, Renegade, when he said, brother, this world ain't for me. That was a sign right there. He was crying for love. He needed help. I know he wanted to go. I know he wanted this. He wanted this. He would tell me. He wanted his decision was a decision. But was there a need for it? Hell no. It was a want. And brothers needed you. That's the difference. I wanted to too. But brothers need me. There's a difference. There is a difference. Been crying all day. I ain't been doing shit, man. I ain't got shit accomplished today. I've been trying to figure out and wrap my head around why did he make this decision. I've been trying to figure out why did he do this shit when he had so much love. I was looking at all the comments, and when I reached out to him before he did it, I reached up and told him I was proud of him, and I was looking at all the comments of all the love he was getting. I said, why would he do this? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Whether people like what I'm gonna say or not, I'm gonna always keep it real. The truth of the matter is, he was surrounded around all brothers who thought doom, doom, no future, doom, doom. All around him was nothing but doom and gloom. He didn't have no uplifting brothers. He didn't have that circle. And that's why I blame myself. If I would just reached out to him, if I would have just asked how he was doing, he would have picked up. He would have told the truth like he told me a year ago when he told me he was planning on killing himself. And me and my other brother Steve said, "You better not do that shit." And we made sure, man, that he was going. He made it. He made it a year. I know I'm passionate on this video, man. I knew this brother, dog. I knew him. Um, I loved him, and I loved this brother, despite whatever differences we had on difference of opinion and belief. I never put that out there because I loved him, and I was his red pill, and I never wanted to put that shit up out there in front of the brothers in the public because I don't believe in this fight. It was an honor talking to you. You was a smart ass dude, low key a genius, man. You was very intelligent about your views on the world. You was, man. And knowing that you were dead, I still don't believe it. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm in shock, and I live with guilt, and it kills me, bro. I don't know. I don't. This is gonna affect me for a long time. It was a brother I was real close with. A brother I taught everything to when it comes to growing this channel and helping men out. I lost a lot of brothers before doing therapy, talking to them, but I talked to brothers in an intense time. I was talking to brothers, but they was on alimony, and there was no way out. And I did what I could. And most of my passion came from me seeing these brothers go through this pain. I don't know where you at, bro. I'll be honest, I don't know where you at, Renegade. And I wish you the best because you was in pain. Every time I talk to you, I would watch your videos and see your sadness in your eyes, man. You can see it in the eyes. You dealt with what I deal with, depression. You would never admit to it when I talk to you about it, but you dealt with what I dealt with, man. Depression is no joke. It's no joke. And I just wish somebody could have talked to you because every brother that knew you, like I knew you, that was in my circle, because all of us was family. All of us was family, man. Every brother that knew you that was in the circle, bro, I swear to God, we loved you. But when they knew you and they found out this happened, the brother, Midtown to win, he came in the chat. He was like, I already knew. It was a matter of time because he talked to us about this. He was sure about this. He believed this. And every time he did that, we did our best to make sure he was still alive and breathing. And we gave him a year. We did what we could. I thought if he was going to do the off grid, they gave him something to look forward to. Because for a man to keep going, he had to see something. He had to see some type of future. Once he lose that, it's a matter of time. It's only he on borrowed time. And that's what he was, bro. Like people couldn't see the video I saw on nothingness. He was talking about it was nothing. I mean, I watched this after he passed, but seeing that, I was like, but in my head, I wanted to believe because he was trying to build the off grid. He was trying to do something. I'm like, if he have a future, if he looking towards a future, he has something to live for. But to know that he's gone, it's gonna hit me for a long. I'm gonna be dealing with this for a long time, and it's because I'm always gonna feel this guilt that I could have did something. I could have did something. But like people said, it was the brother in the chat who had said in one of his videos, I ain't see any. I couldn't see it coming. Like I seen no sign. His videos was all the black pill is the sign itself. That was the biggest sign. That's the truth. But for me, knowing him personally, because I saw he was working towards a direction at the time I talked to him 6 months ago, I didn't think of nothing. I didn't worry about anything because I actually believed. I actually believed he had some type of future. He already had some type of future. He was working towards the off grid, so I felt like, okay, that was it. That was the mission. That was it. But he's gone because from what I heard, that fell apart. So there wasn't a mission no more. He had a different mission, and that was to check out. And now I got to see the community in shambles, man. I see a lot of people just hurt, man. I'm devastated. I mean, I don't know. I deal with suicide. It's it is different when you know somebody or you had. I know a lot of people followed him and people he had talked to. He was an open book. He left his number out there. He was an open book to people, man. And I know a lot of people are going to be hurt because they knew him. They talked to him. They talked to him. A lot of people lived off that philosophy of the black people. They believe. I saw a brother in one of the chat rooms say he saved my life. That brought me to tears, man, because that was my objective for him when it came to building his channel, saving lives. That was it. So you told me in the conversation we had, Renegade One Shine, that nobody would give a damn about you if you passed away. I got 30 people in the chat room that loved you. You got 2,400 subscribers that love you. And now that you're gone, and this is the unfortunate part, people don't really recognize your greatness until you go. He gonna have people come to his channel criticizing him. You also gonna have people come to his channel with love. Straight up. And that's the positive you can get out of it. Because the truth is gonna come to the light. The truth is gonna come to the light to where they're gonna understand that men in the society drives men to the point of no return. That society drives men to that point, to where they don't want to live anymore, to where they have no future anymore, to where they living like brother said, a ghost. This is my why right now. If I didn't have this why, man, I swear to God, I wouldn't be here talking to y'all today. I swear to God, I wouldn't be here. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be here. Because when the man get to the point where he fed up, see what Brother Shine did, he done. But the truth is, and I'm gonna be honest with you, every time I felt like I was ready to kill myself, even when I had the gun, like when he got it, I will reach out to a brother, just like he did. Because I asked the question. I said he had to reach out to somebody. When that brother released that video, when he reached out to that brother before he killed himself with that text message, he was asking for help. When I reached out to a brother, when I was at that point, I was asking for help. And he helped me. And that's why I'm here today. He was dealing with what I'm dealing with. He was dealing with depression, man. He was dealing with the truth of reality of society, how they look at us as men, as nothing. He never wanted to be a wage slave anymore. So he felt like the best thing was to clock out. He was in real pain. You know how much pain you got to be to get a gun and blow your brains out? Serious pain. He was tired. He didn't believe in nobody that loved him. And he had a brother. Yeah, he had a brother. His He had to bury his younger brother. He got to bury him. And by him shooting himself in the head, I don't think they're gonna have no open casket closed. And that brother gotta live with that for the rest of his life. He gotta live with the fact that his brother killed himself for the rest of his life. The community gotta live with the fact that that's it with Renegade channel. It's crazy that when I was going through my stuff, he was going through his stuff. And it's crazy. I reached out to his channel days before he committed suicide. And I was actually thinking about getting back in contact with him, doing some type of collab with him, and just bring the community together, man. Rather it was gonna be black pill, red pill, bring the community together out of love, bro. And I think about if I would have just did that a week before this, he'd still be here. See, this is the guilt I have to live with, man. Gotta live with that shit. Every day this shit gonna kill me. Because I knew him close. And I knew him. And I seen good into the brother. I saw a lot of good quality that he had, that he cared for men. He just was in so much pain himself because of the black pill. He kept seeing the world for, he definitely was seeing he saw no future. That's the black pill. He didn't see no future. So there was no future. But there was a future for you, man. Everybody here can attest that you had a lot of potential. You would have been bigger than my channel, man. You was a smart, intelligent brother that had great qualities, who did care for men, but was lost because you cared, but you didn't see a future for yourself anymore. You said you saw no future. So now the community got to deal with the fact they lost a good one. We lost a good brother, man. We really did. And it's painful. I had to keep my composure this video, not crying shit. Been doing this shit all day, man. Trying to figure out, wrap my head around all of this, man. Because I still don't get it. I still don't understand why he did this shit. I still don't understand, like, he had so much love. Like I thought he had it figured out after we talked a year ago. I thought he had it put together, but he did. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. See, your brother Mikey said encouragement to focus on presenting the two on the past, or person not on the past, and not and on the future. It can take it toll on the man. I mean, on the mind. Yes, it can. It can take its toll on the mind. Uh, you do have. You're right. Stop focusing on the past. And I don't know, man. I'm just my mind's so scrambled. Been so scrambled today, man. I've been so lost. I just really just I've been lost. I ain't been seeing in no few. I haven't, like, after this. I would try to look forward on things and try to focus on what's next. I really been lost, man. Like I haven't been seeing anything. I'm like this have been real. This real bad situation, man. Like knowing he really did this. Like I mean, I've been struggling. I was hoping that it was a prank or some shit, and I was trying to hope that somebody was just bullshitting on. I was hoping, man, that he really didn't go through what he been trying to do. Like this what he really wanted, man. I can't believe it, man. I really thought that he was past it, that he was looking towards just a future and helping man and building towards the off grid. And I just Only thing I can say is that, man, a young brother gone too soon, man, who had so much to give to the world and to brothers. I want to say he had so much to give to men, man. He really did. He had so much potential, man. And I want to do a tribute, man. Get all the brothers on the panel if I can. I don't want to do it on Sunday or something, man, where we could just, talk about his life and just talk about male suicide. Bring it to the light, man. We got to start working together, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't want what he said to be right anymore. I don't want to believe in that anymore. Because to believe in that is to believe in no future. To believe that there's nothing for a man, there's nothingness. I don't want to believe in that no more, man. There's no future. There's only death. There's nothing. And that's what he believed. He believed that, man. There was nothing. And that's so much pain. Like people don't understand when a man have to look towards, a man have to see something ahead of him to move forward. But he didn't see nothing. And I gotta live with that. I gotta live with the fact that a brother I mentored, a brother who I taught how to give back to men, help men, and build is gone. You know what I mean? I gotta live with that, and it haunts me. It's gonna haunt me for a while, man. I don't. It's hard. I just don't know, man. Like I'm really lost at this point. I really am. And it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one, man. Terminator One, T-800. Every man here has value. You are a soldier in life. You're right, brother. You are right. Every man here do have value, man. And y'all need to understand. Y'all all here have value, bro. Y'all important, man. Straight up, man. Y'all know me, man. My number is always in the link below. Just call, man. Just call, bro. Swear to God, man. I'll be here. I'll be here every time. You know, don't let society get to you, man. Don't let it, man. Like a great brother told me, Steve, man, who devastated himself, real devastated, angry at the fact that, Renegade One did that. Uh, he always told me that this is a male support group, and that's what we're here for. We're here to save lives, bro, and help men know that they're not alone. And that quote means so much to me. We are a male support group. We are here to help men. I never cared about being big like these other damn channels trying to make money and hustle and do all this stupid shit. We can do it together. I always believe in unity. And I'm going to die believing that shit. Straight up. Because I believe in that. I'm going to say rest in peace to you, Renegade One, Brother Shine, bro. You was wrong. And I got to say that. Your life do matter. It do. Everybody here are devastated. We lost a soldier. We lost a good one, man. We lost a good one. I love you, bro. Straight up. Everybody here love you. I want you to know that, man. That you was loved. Straight up. This is Midtown Savior, man. Rest in peace, Brother Renegade. Brother Sean. I'm out.